KDVA Inclusive are very honored to have Consul-General Seok-in as our featured speaker. He's a senior officer in the Korean Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Throughout his career, he focused on security issues and public diplomacy, very important. He served as Director General for Public Diplomacy and Cultural Affairs. He was a Senior Assistant Secretary at the Office of National Security. His previous overseas assignments include Belgium, Ghana, the United States, and Libya. And then check this out. The Consul General holds a bachelor's degree in French language and literature from one of Korea's best universities, Korea University. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a great friend and advocate of the Korea-U.S. alliance.
General Brooks, General Jung Seung-jo, and Chairman Lee Gun-soo, distinguished guest speakers and guests, and ladies and gentlemen, we normally start our address in Hawaii. Aloha. Aloha. It is a great pleasure of mine to join you in the ROK-U.S. Alliance Peace Conference to discuss Hawaii's role in connecting the two nations across the Indo-Pacific. The timing is most opportune as we celebrate the opening of the KDVA Hawaii chapter just yesterday. More than 70 years passed since the outbreak of the Korean War, and over the time, the ties between the Republic of Korea and the United States have grown deeper and closer. As noted by President Moon Jae-in and President Joe Biden in their joint statement in May, the ROK-U.S. alliance is the linchpin of peace, stability, and prosperity in Northeast Asia, Indo-Pacific, and beyond. Today, Korea and the United States are two inseparable partners, not only in the domain of the traditional security, but also in multiple different areas of economic, cultural, and people-to-people exchange. Ever since I assumed the post of Consul-General here, I have witnessed the alliance growing stronger each and every day thanks to the works of a great number of people both in military and civilian government domains. As I already pointed out during my speech on the occasion of the ROK-U.S. Alliance Night last week, it is exciting to remember the past achievement the alliance has made so far, but it is much more exciting to think about all we can still do and the future that our alliance will create together. The ROK-U.S. alliance was put on spotlight this year when President Moon visited Hawaii in September. The culminating event of the visit was the repatriation ceremony, where the two countries exchanged the remains of those who have fallen during the Korean War. This marked the first time in Korean history when a sitting president presided over such an event overseas, which is a testament to the Korean government commitment to paying the highest degree of respect to those who gave their all for the sake of freedom and peace. The two government agencies of MACRI and DPAA both played a critical role in recovering the remains, identifying them, and handling them with the utmost care that they rightfully deserve. The United States and North Korea once reached an agreement during the Singapore summit in 2018 on excavating the remains of the war dead, but unfortunately the progress has stalled since the failed Hanoi summit in 2019. However, I believe the exchange of war dead remains is not only a matter of humanitarian cooperation, but also a matter of building mutual trust. I hope that talks and cooperation with North Korea in this field will resume as soon as possible, and that they will lead to opening up avenues for denuclearization talks as well. I also expect during the process, DPA to be a centerpiece in such process to make sure every noble sacrifice see the light of day. The presidential visit also highlighted Hawaii's unique position as a bastion of U.S. military presence in this region of growing strategic importance. It is home to the United States Indo-Pacific Command, its component commands, and other military agencies. As the largest geographical unified combatant command with the Korean Peninsula as part of its area of responsibility, it goes without saying that Indo-PACOM holds high significance to Korea and security of Korean Peninsula. The fact that Indo-PACOM will be actively involved in any military contingency in the Korean Peninsula by directly supplying manpower and resources serves as the backbone of the U.S. security commitment to Korea. However, the role of U.S. military in the Indo-Pacific does not simply stop at retroactive involvement. By asserting Americans' staying power across land, air, and the seas, by maintaining combat readiness, and by ensuring interoperability and close coordination with the allies and partners in the region, Indo-PACOM serves as a key component in deterring any aggression. All the military commanders I have met so far all say the same thing. In order to maintain an effective foreign policy, and in order to achieve foreign and security policy goals, it is necessary to also have a strong defense posture to back them up. In that sense, Indo-PACOM is an active deterring agent in the Korean Peninsula and the Indo-Pacific, as well as a key player in ensuring peace, stability, and prosperity in the region. As my friends in the U.S. military often remark, Indo-Pacific is considered to be the most consequential theater in the most consequential time. In this era, Republic of Korea is also committed to playing a greater role in the Indo-Pacific, as evidenced by its participation in various joint exercises such as Talisman Sabre 2021 and Operation Christmas Drop 2021, among others. As Hawaii assumes ever-growing importance with countries around the world shifting their focus to this region, I am confident that Hawaii will serve as the cornerstone for enhancing the ties between our two great nations and overcoming challenges shoulder to shoulder as indispensable partners. Before closing, I would like to thank once again General Brooks, General Jung Seung-jo, and Chairman Lee, and staff of KDVA and KUSAP for organizing today's conference. I look forward to the two panel discussions on the role of Hawaii as critical bridge between Korea and the U.S. in today's world and beyond. Thank you very much. Mahalo.